this work? I think this worked. Okay, yeah. It did work. Ah. Before I blame it on my new PC. Well, it changed the settings, so I think apparently my stream key changed. So even though in the settings it said it was going to stream to YouTube, or to my YouTube channel, even like the thing said I was live already, but the game hadn't actually come up. So the man, the myth, the hippie. How dare you? I know I got my Ningen Club vest on today, so I got all my tats out today. So yo, let's see. Let's have a quick scroll up the chat. So we got Young King, Rank Up Unicorn, Bob the Behemoth, Mystic is here. Shout out to the boy. Greek, Weekend Z, Orin, and Jake. Yo, Jake, how's it going, my dude? And yeah, I guess we are Mr. C. Hell yeah, you know I'm on BlueStacks, baby. I used to use Nox, but after one of the most recent updates, I think it was the one where they took away like the transfer codes and they made it so you had to use like the Facebook or Google or whatever. Basically, when that happened, Nox just wouldn't work anymore for me. So what I'm going to do is, for the earlier stages, I don't want to use up all of these Vegeta, like tech Vegetas. So for the earlier stages, I'm just going to bring the physical Vegeta, because the physical units don't get the damage reduction thing until you get to like stage 15. So we should be able to smash through the first stages on here. So finally get to see your face. I mean, to be fair, the last few live streams that I've done for like EZAs or summons or whatever, I've used my webcam because people seem to like it and it fits live streams more than it does for like normal videos. So we're rocking that Prince Vegeta mug again for the tea. Right. Oh yeah, look, this is a spoiler. This was the Time Travelers team that I was going to run for the Legendary Goku missions, but then I realised that there's far too many units that only stack defense and not attack, and the event took me like almost an hour and I hadn't finished it yet, so I decided to cancel it and come back later. Right, okay, so I did build a team. I think I sent a screenshot of it to someone. It's not that one. It's not that one. There we go. Look at that Beast Super Saiyan 2 team right there. Ooh, they got some top quality units. So yeah, Nox laggy. No, I mean mine was fine when it worked, but multi-when. I don't know about that. 10 likes equals STR multi-banner confirmed. Yeah, I definitely don't know about that. That mug is the shit. Yeah, man, that's pretty cool. How's everything where you live? I mean, it's okay. I like face cam because of direct interaction with people in the stream. Yeah, that's fair. Right, so come on, Mrs. Ningen, represent the first live stream on the new PC. Nah, she's shy about being on camera. So. Right. Let's jump in and do these first few stages. It's going to be pretty easy. To be fair, I don't think I'm going to let you guys bully me into doing a multi on this stream, because obviously you guys have seen the video that Goresh and Truth have done, I'm sure, talking about the possibility of a global exclusive part 2 like celebration, because obviously JP didn't have a part 2 for this celebration, and this time last year is when they brought out the Go Bros. So if they drop a global exclusive unit, then you know I'm going to go in on that banner. I haven't picked up all of the sales yet, so I've still got about 600 stones worth of sales I can pick up. I'm just waiting on my boy Winter to sort me out, but if they do drop that global exclusive banner, then I will probably go in pretty hard on that. So I definitely need to save my stones. But yeah, these first few stages are going to be stupidly easy because we've got so many powerful units Yeah, that truth meme. Did I catch you summoning? It isn't the 5th anniversary. But I mean, that's the thing is, I feel like, as I've said before, in my own, like, should you summon videos, is if you're a whale, like me, and you spend a lot of money on the game, you can summon on every banner and it doesn't matter. Normally when people say not to summon, like, especially for global, since people have been saying pretty much since the start of the year that you shouldn't summon until the anniversary, we are pretty much only talking about, like, free-to-play players, or people who maybe only spend like $10 or something. Like maybe you buy the capsule thing and then that's it. Like you obviously can't really afford to summon on every banner. I mean, you could drop a multi or two on every banner, but it just really isn't a like smart way to use your stones. But obviously if you're a whale or a content creator, then you kind of have to summon, because people love summon videos and summon streams, so you know, kind of got to get in there. But in before it's just part 2 missions again, not a global first year. I mean, it could be. There's no guarantee that the part 2 is actually going to bring anything. I'll summon whenever I feel like it. That's exactly how you should be. Like, I mean, even if you are free to play, you can be that way if you want. But the reason people kind of advise you to skip certain banners is because you do find, even though it is their own fault, you'll get free to play players who will spend on random banners. And then when it gets to the anniversary, they've only got enough to do like 2 or 3 multis, and then they cry on Twitter about how they didn't pull the anniversary unit. And it's like, well, I mean, it's kind of your own fault. Like, so yeah, but you should always, like, if you really enjoy the game and you play it a lot, like, obviously you should summon for whoever you want. Like, I really wanted the tech VEGETA, so I had to go in for him. I was obviously very lucky with my summons. The Goku I didn't get straight away, but after my PC broke, I decided to do another cycle on the banner. And yeah, I managed to get very lucky. I got my second dupe for LR Super Set 4 Goku on multi-summon number 2. And then I got the actual Goku himself. I got a Goku Black Rift on summon number 3. And then the free summon was trash, but obviously by that point I didn't really care. So yeah, it was all good. Yo, Jose, how's it going, my dude? Steven Z Killer. I'm at 855 Dragon Stones out of Sale Stones. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping is I'm going to pick up these Sale Stones, and then when they drop part 2, hopefully they will drop a new unit, but they'll drop new sales as well, so I'll be able to get them as well. If we are getting a part 2 global exclusive, who do you think it's going to be? So, obviously, the big speculation from a lot of people at the moment is, of course, the Ultimate Gohan, which would be pretty cool, because this celebration is very much themed around the Buu saga. We just got the LR Barbody and Dabura on JP, so I don't think it will involve any of them. We could finally get like an LR Kid Buu that people have been after for a long time. It'd be pretty funny, like JP players would be pretty salty if that was the global first card for part 2 of the celebration. That would be pretty cool. Even I've started saving, I've got Tech VEGETA. Oh yeah, you got VEGETA, yeah, that's awesome. As long as you get VEGETA, I feel like VEGETA is the best one to get, because even if you think Goku is the slightly better unit, I think VEGETA's team is better. I've got a couple of videos planned to drop in the next couple of days using different variations of his team on different modes, so that's going to be pretty fun. And then I mean, I don't know why I'm even worrying about the key, because we are just going to destroy LR Janemba. No, he'll dodge the only thing he'll dodge is getting an LR. You already know what I want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we talked about this on the last stream, but I do kind of agree. As much as I like to meme on you about Janemba, I do think if we got a card, I don't really care if it was an LR, even if it was just a TUR, that'd be fine. But yeah, we should get a card that starts off as Fat Janemba, and then on like turn 3 or 4, like I want it to be pretty much straight away, because who cares about Fat Janemba? It's not like he has a lot of cool attacks from the movie that they can do as different supers and stuff. So I kind of want him to be like Trunks and Zamasu, where he just literally transforms like the next time you see him. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, just have the Fat Janemba that transforms into Super Janemba. That'd be sick. It'd be good either as an LR or a TUR, but obviously an LR would be hype, because then they can give him multiple super attacks and stuff. But yeah, Kid Buu, I think Kid Buu or Ultimate Gohan are probably the most likely options. But for 300 mil, 350 mil, they could do base Goku and Vegeta to fuse into base Vegito and Super Vegito, and Buu Gotenks into Buuhan. The thing is though, if they do base Goku and Vegeta, they'd have the same name as the Vegito LR, because the Gogeta is obviously the Angel version. I can't believe I clicked that then. I wasn't even looking. I clicked on the orbs and didn't give them a super attack, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, because I'm pretty sure they're just going to finish it all off, but... Legend. You could have a worse transformation condition than Cell or Gohan, and I'd still love him to death. I don't know about that. Like, if he just stayed as Fat Janemba for, like, the entire event, that'd be kind of disappointing, don't you think? Because, like, if they make a new Janemba, they could make some of his animations so cool. I really want to see a Dokkan card of Janemba where he has that thing where he teleports, but he, like, turns into all the, like, squares that, like, dissolve away. Like, I want to see that in an animation. That'd be sick. We could get a new Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yeah, maybe. Because we've only got the free-to-play one and the Super Tech Leader. And the Super Tech Leader, because he doesn't give himself any defense, he's like super outdated at this point. So, Fat Janemba actually had a lot of cool attacks I'd love to see in Dokkan. Really? I don't really remember. I need to rewatch that movie, to be fair. Because isn't it Fat Janemba is actually the one that Goku does the Twin Dragon Fist thing, the one that is the super attack for the tech one, and the free-to-play physical one from the barbershop. I'm pretty sure, isn't that attack actually from the movie, and he does it on Fat Janemba, I'm pretty sure. He do that thing where he teleports. Yeah, exactly, that'd be so cool. Although, the problem is, right, I feel like I'm not the only person to have mentioned this, but like, on some of the new super attack animations, I really don't like it when they have zoomed in bits where like the person is grabbing or punching or whatever the character that you're fighting, because when it's zoomed in, like the actual super attack animation, like the character looks really good, but then the character that you're attacking is still this horrible pixely blocky like thing, and it looks really dodgy. I think it's one of Gotenks' ones where the ghost like grabs onto the person, and it looks so bad because it just highlights how bad some of the character sprites are in the game. Because otherwise, what they could do is, like you said, is have the thing where like Janemba teleports behind them and like does the thing where he like punches him in the head. But like the character sprite, like Janemba would appear looking all super awesome, and then there'd just be this horrible like blocky like face in the front, and it looks so bad. Yo, Toon Rami, how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. Did you see the detail? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's pretty good. I mean, obviously, I can see where it's not, you know, quite right, but I mean, that level of detail is actually pretty insane. I wonder if, because I think Jay Fanta has some, like, old images that I used for thumbnails and stuff back when we did some of our earlier collabs, because the one that I sent him has the tattoo visible, and then he has, like, the energy blade on the other hand, which is basically what that guy did for that thumbnail, so I wonder if it's based off of that image, but yeah, man, that's crazy. That thumbnail's hilarious. I thought it was cool. When he DM'd me the other day, I obviously knew that it was going to be for like a part 2 of that video that he did. So, a new Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku that exchanges with Angel Vegeta and transforming Janemba would be a hype dual Dokkan Fest. Yeah, that'd be awesome. The thing is, I don't think they would do Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku that exchanges to Vegeta, because Vegeta obviously comes along and tries to help, and then as usual just gets like a beatdown. So it seems kind of weird for an exchange card to change into a character who then like still loses. I don't know. I mean, it was still, I would like to see it, but I just don't know how likely it is to do. But in the show, Goku is alive and Vegeta is dead, so a new name, SSJ, Goku and Angel, SSJ2 for Vegeta. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, is just have one of them be Angel and one of them not. Because the current LR Vegeta and Gogeta that we have, that has both of them to start, they're both the same. They're either both non-Angel or both Angel. So yeah, all you'd have to do is mix up the two. That'd be pretty cool. When STR Cooler shoves someone into the rocks, but the sprite is all disproportionate. I mean, his one doesn't look as bad, but some of the ones where it's like super zoomed in, it looks really bad. I knew part 2 was coming when he openly shouted, Ryan replied to my DM. Yeah. That's the thing though, is someone mentioned it on like my comment section today, is the fact that like on his part 2 everyone was saying like, oh, why didn't you include Rhyme? But like I don't consider Rhyme to be a Dokkan YouTuber anymore because he does so many other things, and like he has his ties with Bandai, so he goes to do like Legends and Xenoverse and Fighters like events and stuff like that. So like I don't consider him to be a Dokkan YouTuber anymore. He is literally just a full-on Dragon Ball YouTuber. There you go. Not like any disrespect to him, obviously. He was one of the first Dokkan YouTubers that I started watching. I remember when I started watching him, it was in his like heyday, where it was like every single banner that came out, one of the first videos that would come out would be him and Nano doing dual summons and doing races and stuff. And they were doing collab videos like at least once a week, pretty much. Because I remember back when I first ever met Y-Try and we did our first couple of collabs, we were joking that our aim was to be the future like Rhyme and Nano. Oh, that's good tea. Right. I'd rather watch Ryan play Legends than Dokkan. See, that's the thing, I don't enjoy watching Legends because I don't care about the game at all. Like, I tried it out and I didn't like the way it plays, so I've just not really paid attention to it at all. Whenever he does do Dokkan, it's too toxic nowadays. I haven't watched any of his Dokkan videos for a long time, I'll be honest, so I don't really know. I haven't even watched many Nano videos for a while. But I've talked about this before, like when you're a content creator and you spend like a lot of time every day making Dokkan videos, sometimes you don't want to watch like 20 other Dokkan videos. Like I try and make it out to streams, like you guys will see, especially when I'm at work. Like usually if Toon Rama is streaming, I'll try and be in there. Like when Truth does his summon streams, if I'm awake, I try and make it, because obviously the banners drop at a weird time in the morning for me. And then yeah, obviously I do try, like when I get some spare time, to catch up on people's videos, but sometimes it gets a bit difficult, especially because like people have made jokes, and like us, like other YouTubers and stuff, like people have made jokes and memes about it on the timeline, but like when we all make a video on a new unit that's come out, like I've just made my own video on it. I'm not going to sit and watch like 7 other people's videos showing off the same unit. Like sometimes I'll put them on in the background and not watch them, just because obviously I know how important it is to get those views and get that watch time and stuff, but I don't actually actively watch a lot of other Dokkan videos. When I'm at work it's a different story, because then I've literally got to entertain myself with just YouTube for like 12 hours. But yeah, streams I always try and make it. Rhyme's Mario Maker vids are pretty good. I haven't watched a lot of them. I think I watched some of the early ones, but I started with Rhyme and Nano, but they became boring, especially Nano. Don't like his YouTube character. I mean, I saw some of his like vlogs and stuff that he did, and like he didn't seem that different like in other types of videos to me. Like I said, I haven't really watched a ton, so. I do like Nano Summon's videos just because he uses a limited amount of stones and makes it feel like us regular people, and the suspense is real. I literally couldn't disagree more, because Nano is literally a meme in the community. Like, yeah, he may use a limited amount of stones, but he just pulls everything, like, straight away, which is definitely not what happens to everybody else. So, Nano pulls a new unit before the banner is even out. Yeah, exactly. Yo, JCV, how's it going, my dude? Piccolo, Gotenks, LR exchange mechanic, Piccolo walking into the time chamber, and Goten and Trunks fuses into Gotenks. That would be pretty cool, actually. I haven't been watching them a lot lately. I think I only consistently watch you and Goresh for Dokkan content. Nano has been posting too much Grand Cross, and I don't care for that game. Yeah, I noticed that Nano's been posting some Grand Cross stuff. Hey, remember when I started a Grand Cross channel? And then never posted any videos to it? I very much underestimated the... we were in a dry point in Global, and I didn't have a huge amount to do. But like, so I was like, oh, I really want to start making content on Grand Cross, because I really like it. Like, even now, I play it, like, a lot. But then I realised, as soon as it isn't a dry period on Dokkan, like, it's already hard enough for me to manage my time and run, like, one channel, where I try and make a video every day, so... doing 2 is pretty difficult. But yeah, I still play Grand Cross like basically all the time, because obviously Dokkan, unless new stuff has come out or there's something specific that you need to grind, outside of doing videos, I don't really do a huge amount. Like all the new legendary Goku event missions, I haven't done them because I want to do them on videos. So obviously if I've got like a spare hour or so when I'm not recording or anything, I'm not going to do those missions because I want to do them on camera, so I just play Grand Cross instead. So, but ideally I would like to do some more videos and post them, but like that's the thing, is I'm friends with a few of the Grand Cross YouTubers already, and it's already the same kind of situation in Dokkan where like people are posting essentially the same videos pretty much, like when stuff comes out, and I don't want to just go into another game and be doing that exact same thing again. So Nano Rainbow and Cooler 5,000 stones prior to truth. Damn. That's crazy. Which category do you think is the worst category? Worst category is probably World Tournament, because it would be low class warriors, but at least they have a proper leader now, and some of those units are really good. So it probably is World Tournament. Namekians is tough because even if you have the Dokkan Fest exclusive Piccolo, there's not a huge amount of options for that team, and some of them are units that you can only get from like the World Tournament banner, like the Giant Form Piccolo and the Kami. So if you don't have them, like you've got to use some pretty bad units. Did you get Escanor? Yeah, man, I got Escanor. It took me like 900 gems, but I got Escanor. And then I literally did, I think, 2 or 3 more mollies on the banner just for like fun, and got another copy of it. So my Escanor is 2/6. I've been going pretty ham on the slime banner as well because I really like Benimaru. My Benimaru is 4/6. So basically, because the banner's going to be around for 2 weeks, when we get our PvP rewards at the end of this week, I'm going to use all of them to do more summons in the slime banner. But Otherworld Warriors and Janemba isn't included. Yeah, I know. Well, someone said on one of my things the other day, I can't remember what it is, but what is it? Otherworld Warriors is literally only people that have halos, and that's it. So if there's a version of a character who you think should be in the Otherworld category but they don't have a halo, then they're not in it, which is kind of weird. Sending this again in case you're not aware, you're not streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I'm not streaming on Twitch today, it's just YouTube. I didn't realise until the last minute that because I had to re-download this older version of the Streamlabs OBS, it had saved a load of my previous settings from the old PC, but I didn't realise how out of date they were. Like when I went to start the stream, it didn't actually work properly. I had to go in and update the stream key because stupidly I assumed that all of that stuff was still up to date. So I'll get that fixed for the next one and be streaming on Twitch as well. I mean, the thing is, I know some people can only watch on Twitch. But like normally when I do my streams and I stream on both, we literally only have like 2 people on Twitch. So YouTube is kind of the main one. But yeah, Ginyu Force is obviously a bad category. Maybe if they give them easy A's and stuff. But yo, AC, how's it going, my dude? Mystic, let me just quickly check that thing. I'm gonna make videos where so I wasn't planning to do that. So basically Mystic was saying, am I going to do the, like do some videos where I do some of the team builds for the legendary Goku event missions where you can actually do multiple completions in like one thing. So I think one of the big ones is it Goku Family, Kamehameha and Super Saiyan, I think? I can't remember. I actually can't remember what all of them are because, like I said, because I've been saving them to do for videos, I haven't actually looked at them. But I know there's one setup where you can literally do like 3 missions in one go. But the whole point is I wanted to do 10 videos. And then maybe I'll do them afterwards, I don't know. Because obviously I like the idea of doing the run and then you actually see at the end of the video that it comes up with like the mission completion. So yeah, I would rather do it that way, but we'll see. The Happy Deborah. Yeah, the Afterlife Deborah. Yeah, he should be a Halloween or an April Fool's card. I can agree with that. Meanwhile, I'm saving for Blue Demon Meliodas. Yeah, that's fair. Is that Bye Banul? I don't know if I said that horribly, but how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Kennedy Law. Why did that just scroll down when I was about to read it? You could use the Tech World Tournament Super Saiyan 2 Gohan for support. You can. He only supports tech units though. I don't know if you're talking about this team or something else, but yeah, those three plus androids and Android Cell Saga you can do at the same time. Future and Time Travelers you can do at the same time. Yeah, Kamehameha Super Saiyan Goku family. So there's a couple that you can do. I intentionally didn't double up on mission completions just so I could have more content. Well, yeah, exactly. That is literally the same position that I'm in. Is I'm not doubling up on the missions because I want to do more like videos overall. So what if Bandai said no because he's a Demon King? I mean, the fact that they made the LR Barbadian Deborah, which is pretty cool. You can do Android, yeah, it's Androids and Android Cell Saga. I did Androids earlier. That was the video that actually, I think that video went up like an hour before the stream started. So if you haven't seen that after the stream, make sure you go check that out with the Androids run. It's very, very easy to do if you actually summoned for and pulled Android 13, because he is literally made for the Legendary Goku event. Like once he transforms into Super 13, Goku can't dodge his attacks. He gets guaranteed crits, so he's pretty crazy. You can do Wicked Bloodline / Transformation Boost too. Yeah, Transformation Boost is one of the previous 10 missions, but if you still hadn't done it, you could do that. Tech SSJ2 Gohan I've used during this EZA provides boost to physical. Oh, is it physical, tech, and AGL? For some reason, I thought it was only tech. I'll have to go back and look at that. Also, movie bosses, since most Wicked Bloodline units are part of those teams. Yep, that is true. There's a huge amount of crossover with some of them. So yeah, I don't know what one I'm gonna do next. So we've done Wicked Bloodline, we've done Androids. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. But if Android 13 can get a Dokkan Fest, then Demon King Piccolo and Piccolo Jr. should get Dokkan Fest units. I mean, true. I mean, the Demon King Piccolo, the one from the STR one, is actually really good. But obviously, he's not a Dokkan Fest exclusive. But he's a very, very good unit. So where are we up to now? So we're almost halfway through already, not bad. Praying the Beerus banner comes after the anniversary so I can get cooler with red coins. Yeah, exactly. That's last year they did that to us with the Kid Goku banner, which was the first Dokkan Fest banner after the 4-year, and then they dropped it before the 4-year on Global. So that could be pretty rough. Also, when did they drop the first Heroes banner? Was it just after the 4-year or just before? I can't remember. Because yeah, I went ham on that banner even though I probably shouldn't have. Do Vegeta family item list next, easy and awesome. Respect the principal sayers. Yeah, the Vegeta family run is actually really easy, so maybe we will do that next. But yeah, I can't get a super with whoever we put in the first slot, so that's wonderful. Who has the most defense? Goku. Okay, we'll Goku there. Put that down. Those. There we go. No worries. Speaking of Gallic Gun, we needed Trunks and Vegeta Gallic Gun LR. I don't know. Like, I know the LRs, they don't do that anymore, but when LRs first came out, they were supposed to be like legendary moments from the show. And like, I don't think some of the ones that people suggest from Super, I don't feel are that like impactful. I don't know. Was it the first or second Heroes banner? Command and Ningen. We definitely need to do that again. I was trying to find out what your plans were for the Goku and Vegeta banners, but then obviously even if we had sort of sorted something out, I had my PC issues. But yeah, we definitely need to get on to the next part of that as soon as possible. But yeah, it was the very first Heroes banner. The second one was the one that we summoned on. But yeah, AC is right. It's the one that had Sealess as a featured unit. I actually rainbowed Sealess because I wanted copies of the other units. Like, I wanted to make sure I didn't leave that banner without at least one dupe for Super Saiyan 3 Gohan and Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. And I ended up rainbowing Sealess in the process. So they might drop Cooler 13 and Future Gohan on 350 million download banners since 13 never returned on JP. That's a good point. 13 hasn't been back on JP, has he? Not sure. I'd rather have LR Final Flash Super Vegeta. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Because like the Int Super Vegeta is actually really good, but yeah, if they replace him with like a super good LR, then I'd be perfectly happy with that. Just before the 300 mil. Oh, okay, maybe it was the 300 mil then. I know there's something that we knew that was coming, that we knew that we probably should be saving stones for, but I was just like, nah, I'm just going to summon, because I want Heroes units, so I won't summon on a Heroes banner until we get Golden Metal Cooler. Well, I mean, we got Golden Cooler on the last one, so we could quite easily get Golden Metal Cooler on the next one, so yeah, I'm going to start using some actual Vegeta friends now that we're halfway through. So this is just going to go even easier now. Golden Metal Janemba. I think we should get Golden Cell. Because that's been a fan thing for ages. The fact that obviously because Cell is made up of all of the different DNA of all of those people. If we're talking about what if scenarios, you could easily make an argument that if Frieza and Cooler can turn into some crazy golden form, then why not Cell? I think that would be pretty cool, like Golden Perfect Cell. Boo, Baby Metal Golden Cooler Absorbed Wen. Do you imagine all of them together? Janembu is actually one of the Heroes units that I didn't... No, not Janembu, I've got him. He's from Fusion. What's he called? The Baby Janembu. Janem Baby, I guess. Baby Janembu. One of those, I don't know. But I don't have him, and I definitely want him. Because he has an awakening, he's pretty good. I got the Boo Barbody Absorbed, and he's okay, but I only got the one copy of him. I don't really use him. I didn't get the Dark Mask King, which is kind of annoying, especially considering, you know, the whole thing we got going with the channel. I would quite like to have him, but I feel like him and the Black Marseillan, the like Marseillan Vegeta, they could definitely get awakenings the next time the banners come back. So that's one of the things. Not only am I really interested to see who the next Heroes units are going to be, I'm also interested to see which one of the older ones they're going to give awakenings to. Because the newer banner where the Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta, the Supreme Kai of Time, and some of the other ones, they got awakenings and they became so good. So you've got the 3 fusions that came out on the newer banner, the Xeno Gotenks, the Vegeks, and the Gohanks. They're all really, really good units considering they're only level 100 like URs. So if they get TUR awakenings the next time the Heroes banners come out, they'll be so good. So I'd really like that. But yeah, I was thinking, at least thanks to Super Dragon Heroes banner, someone thinks about like Super Saiyan 3, even though I'm talking Super Saiyan 3 Gohan, and Xeno Vegeta or Physical Combat. Yeah, like the Super Saiyan 3 definitely made a huge boost to the Super Saiyan 3 banner. So yo, shout out to Trey Miller for the $20 donosis towards the PC. Thanks a lot, my dude. There's actually a couple of things I need to pick up. So the PC itself is basically paid for, but I really want to get, now that I've started to use my web camera, obviously you guys can see like my living room behind me, my beautiful curtains here. I would quite like to get a green screen. So that's probably the thing I'm like next on my list of things that I want to get for the channel. So shout out to you, my friend. I do very much appreciate it. So thank you very much. Will the new SSJ2 Goku carry in Super Saiyan 3 category Super Battle Road? So I don't think so. So I watched Goresh did a video, I think it was yesterday, using Goku in the Super Saiyan 3 Super Battle Road. And the problem is, before he transforms, he only has prepared for battle and not over in a flash. So he doesn't link super well with the rest of the team. Because the only unit you can really bring who has both is Bardock. And Bardock is not the best defensively, even after he supers on Super Battle Road. So, you know, he needs to He needs to transform or just be linked with Bardock the whole time. Although one thing I did think of that you can do is you could bring this guy, because he has prepared for battle like pretty much the whole time. So people are saying that the stream is lagging. I'm not really sure. There's not a huge amount I can do about it. Let's see. Let me make sure I've quit out of all the different things that I have open. Let's close this. Let's close this. I mean, to be fair, I might as well just close everything that isn't the actual live dashboard. So let's do that. Ningen is being attacked by Hit's time crap. I haven't done a couple of vids too. Sometimes the game is a bit more laggy than like the rest of the thing, but I don't know. Guldo breathing in and out. You have to let me know. Hopefully it's okay now. But the video is freezing up with the audio being fine. It's good now. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I've made sure everything else on the PC is closed, so hopefully it's going to be a little bit better. Never mind, it's lagging again. Okay. My time skip is unbeatable. Yeah, exactly. My lag skip is unbeatable. And this is a pretty strong rotation right here. So yeah, hopefully it's okay. Hopefully the volume and stuff is all good. No one said like otherwise it was bad. But the audio is coming through. The stream is coming through audio wise, but the visual is sedated. King Crimson. Oh no. King Crimson is using his confusing abilities. The problem is, if there is some sort of issue that is occurring, I actually don't really know how to fix it, because like everything is closed on my PC that isn't like the game. Literally the only thing running on my computer at the moment is OBS and Dokkan. So unfortunately, if we do have any technical issues, I can't really do anything about it. Let me look at the task manager, check out performance. What is open and doesn't need to be open? Anything? Yeah, it's only really OBS. Yeah, OBS is pretty much... OBS and the actual game is basically the only things that are running that are like really doing anything. So... it must be the work of an enemy stand. Also, I think my camera's frozen. Seems to only last a couple of seconds and then it returns to normal again. Yeah, I think my camera's frozen. It did. Great. The problem is, when that happens, there's no way to fix it other than me to close OBS. So, let us do some quick fix stuff here. So let's do this, and let's put the chat over here. Unfortunately, we'll just have to go with no webcam for now. Unfortunately, like I said, there are still some technical issues that I'm trying to work out with the new PC setup. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, the only way I've really found so far to fix the issue with the camera freezing is to restart OBS, which obviously I can only do that if I restart, like if I stop the stream. So same thing was going on during your what units to bring video the other day. Well, that's good because that video was made before my PC issues, so that video should have been fine. I don't know. Yo, Devil Jin, how's it going, my dude? Booty eating bandits. Boy, bruv, your camera frozen. Yeah, we've, like I say, unfortunately, there's not really anything I can do to fix it without ending the stream, so we'll just have to go with the non-camera view for now. And I'll try and get it sorted for the next one. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that the camera's broken. I was enjoying that, but that's fine. To be fair, maybe the lack of camera using will make the thing run a little bit better. Who knows? Okay, we're up to stage 20, so no problems here. Who do you prefer, Goku or Vegeta? I've always been a Vegeta fan. Did you not see my mug? Maybe you didn't see it while the webcam was up, but the mug that I'm drinking from, it has all the forms of Vegeta all the way around, going from Kid Vegeta, base form, Great Ape, Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2, Majin Vegeta, Blue Vegeta. It's all about that Vegeta. I mean, I do like Goku, but I'm all about that Vegeta life. So. I've always been a much bigger fan of like anti-hero type characters. That's the thing, you probably can't like make it out on my on the webcam, but like the tattoo that I have on my chest, like above, just below my neck, says "Be not the hero," because I'm all about those bad guys. Every time I play a game like Fallout or Skyrim or Mass Effect, where you have like a morality system, I'm always like the most evil bastard that you could ever meet. Whereas what's really funny is like Mrs. Ningen and my sister, when they play games like that, they like can't bring themselves to be evil. They always have to be goody goodies and help out everybody. Whereas I'm literally evil as sin, just because it's fun. Every time when a new EZA starts, I'm always lacking Zenny. That's the thing, because I haven't done it as much recently, but because I used to get to like stage 100 on a lot of the EZAs, I was at Zenny cap for like the longest time, whereas now, as you can see, I'm just a little bit below. I think the 200 stones for a guaranteed LR is worth it during the anniversary, or should we just go in on the blue banners? So if you're free to play, I'm not sure, because we are going to get quite a lot of stones during the anniversary, but like you said, is 200 stones for a guaranteed LR is really good. Like, I really want to like, well, I mean, obviously I am, because I'm a whale and a content creator, but I am absolutely going to do that 200 stone summon. I'm just not really sure if I would recommend everybody else do it. It kind of depends. Like, if you can afford to do a few rotations on the anniversary banners and then still have 200 stones for that LR banner, then I do think it's a good idea. But if you only have enough to do like 1 or 2 rotations on both the anniversary banners and then you didn't have 200 stones spare, I think that's it's better to do it on them for sure. I'm glad I bought your shirt and enjoy wearing it. Yeah, man, thanks for that. Shout out to JCB and anyone else in the chat. Jake, I know especially. Anyone else in the chat who has got your Ningen Club merch. Special shout out to you. Yeah, unfortunately, Oren, the webcam froze. I'm still having some issues with OBS and everything on the new PC because I can't remember what all of my old settings were. So I'm still trying to get everything back to the way it was before. And so, unfortunately, I'm still having a couple of issues with the webcam, and the only way I know to fix it is to quit OBS, which would then stop the stream. So it's easier to just change to one of the other displays, and hopefully I'll have it sorted out before the next one. I mean, if you're free to play, that 200 stone banner means even more. I mean, true, because it's a free multi-fair form. Plus, remember, yeah, exactly like Sucker is saying, if you grind up all the tickets throughout the anniversary, even though it's not available straight away, once you get all those tickets, you get to do that multi for free. And then obviously, if you want to spend 200 stones, you can do it again. I mean, technically, I think you can just do the 200 stone one straight away, but to do the ticket one, you actually have to wait until all the tickets are available. Spuds, you're not going to do the stone multi. I mean, fair enough, but like, I guess it also depends. Like, if you get insane luck on the banners, like if you pull 2 copies of Vegeta, sorry, 3 copies, so you've got 2 dudes. If you pull 3 copies of Gogeta and Vegeta, like pretty much straight away, then yeah, I would definitely invest the 200 stones in the guaranteed LR banner, I think. Obviously, everyone is different. The thing is, you've got to think about what you've got in your box, what you need, and like what to prioritise. Because obviously, the anniversary LRs are insanely good. And if you do your guaranteed LR multi, you might pull like an LR that is completely useless to you because they don't fit on like teams that you can run. So yeah, it's always a bit of a risk. But also, a guaranteed LR is a guaranteed LR. So I still, even now, don't have LR Baby. He's been out for so long. I don't have LR God Goku, obviously he hasn't been out as long, so I'm not too bothered about that. I do really want to get LR Baby. Because there was a Ginyu that could transform into Goku, that would be pretty cool. The thing is, right, what I think would actually be really cool, because there is, like, every character in the game that you fight is basically a character that you can play as. Some of them are like locked in the, like, not actually available for you to get, but like they're in the game files, like the actual character sprites and stuff. So what I think would actually be really funny is if there's a Ginyu who could do the body exchange with the enemy that you're fighting. So like if we did it now, he would transform into the STR Majin Vegeta. I think that would be really funny. But I don't know how exactly that would work in the game. But yeah, the show's been bringing me luck ever since I got it. Hey, that's what I like to see. I got Tech LR Goku on Vegeta 30 stone banner. Oh, what, the one that came out with the EZA that has the discount multis? That's actually really good luck, because like I don't really recommend anyone to summon on that banner, so if you actually did pull an LR off it, that was awesome. I really don't want to risk getting another useless copy of LR Trunks and Mai or Majin Vegeta. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I still don't have Trunks and Mai either, so I don't think I'll do the GLR multi, as I've recently pulled Ken Cauliflower and Bonku. It's Gonku from the double rates banner. No, that's fair. Might not either. At least I have some stackers for androids. Yeah, exactly. The main thing is about whether you have the infinite defensive stacking units, because like they just make them so easy. Sometimes it can take ages, which is annoying for videos, but like you can build a team that is like a defensive wall, and even though it takes longer to clear the event, like you just can't die, which is pretty cool. All I got from the double race banner is STRLR Broly. That's a bit disappointing, because like he's still obviously good in the World Tournament, but there's a lot of units now that are good in the World Tournament. Like when he came out, I think he was probably the only unit in the game that could just one-shot everyone in the World Tournament. But now, depending on the team that you bring and the leader that you have, you can basically do that with a lot of people. All my luck was spent on the LR Goku banner over 5 Nice, nice. Yeah, I got some good luck. I got the double. I finally got my first double LR multi on the collab that I did with Gosh and Tiger, and then I posted about it on my Twitter. But literally, it was before the Goku and Vegeta banners came out. I think it was about half an hour before they came out. I was just finishing up a shift at work, and obviously the LR Spirit Bomb Goku banner was going to go away when the new banners came out. So I don't know why. I just had a funny feeling. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do one more multi on this banner before it goes away. And yeah, I got super lucky because I saw Trunks and Mai flying in. I was like, ooh, guaranteed LR. And yeah, it was another copy of Spirit Bomb Goku. So my AGL LR Spirit Bomb Goku does have a duplicate now. So that is very cool. Like, Super Saiyans is by far like one of the best teams in the game now. Like, it's got some insane units on it. So same with like Goku family, to be fair. Plus we get a free OG LR from the shop when you buy. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'll probably pick up like all of those bundles, except maybe, well, I mean, I probably won't get the one that I have the LR Rainbow, because I think one of them has MAJIN VEGETA, who I have Rainbow. I think you might actually be the only one of the OG LRs that I actually have Rainbow, is the MAJIN VEGETA, because my Trunks, I don't think I have any dupes. But Goku Black and Zamasu have 2 dupes, I think. STR Broly has either 1 or 2 dupes. Is that all of them? Am I missing someone? MAJIN VEGETA. Yeah, that's. I've said 5, haven't I? I think so. But yeah, so MAJIN VEGETA is the only one that is Rainbow for me. But I pulled 2 of the Spirit Bomb Goku first Moe on a Whis animation down. That's pretty crazy. Just the like the in-mail pull out of Pokemon recently. Yeah, that is the thing, the EZAs do mean a lot of them. If you were to make a Dokkan card of your own, who would it be? Don't mention it. I mean, like you can see there on the display, I actually made this art myself, like the Super Saiyan 4 Mars Saiyan. That would be so good. Like, that's a card that isn't actually even in Heroes yet. I think that would be sick. Can't wait to go to crazy for the 5 years of my 5 stones. Right, I'm off to watch films in there. Good luck, have fun on the rest of the stream. Hit the like button or be Pakai. That's right, boys. Hit that like button in honour of Mr. Chavo, our head Discord mod. The link to the Discord should be in the description, so if you haven't joined it already, feel free to go ahead and join. We've got a lot of sections for like team building for all of the different events, as well as all sorts of other stuff. I'm going to try and be on it more. Like, those of you who are in the chat who are actually in the Discord fairly regularly probably know I don't get on it that often, but I'm going to try and start getting on it a bit more, because we started doing some like challenge. Some of the people in the community have started making challenges for people in the Discord to do, like speed runs and stuff. So that's pretty cool, and I do want to make videos about some of that stuff, so I'm going to try and be a bit more involved in that. So films in bed. It's fun. That thought did cross my mind, but gonna get the old laptop out. Yo, Swipe, how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. We are, what, a couple of stages away now from finishing off the EZA. I said it was just that. Family-friendly content here, people. It's pretty sweet. I've taken to using various LR moving artwork. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. I guess you just make it as like a video or a GIF or something, because I know Tiger and Warden have overlays that are like that. So, because originally, before my PC broke, I took time off from work this week so that I could do a load of stuff where I was going to like try and practice some more advanced like editing techniques and stuff, and then of course my PC broke and I basically had to go like the whole week without having a PC. So why the truth downplays the transforming yeah, it's because he changes from super to extreme. So if you run him on, say, like Super Tech, Super Balro, and you run him under a leader that only has a leader skill for super types, then once he transforms, he loses the leader skill, so then he becomes obviously really bad. But the thing is, if you wanted to, say you wanted to do Super Tech, Super Balro, you could just use the Vegeta as the leader, and then you can make a team of Super Tech, Super Saiyan 2 or Resurrected Warriors, and you should be able to beat the Super Tech stage with that team. I am going to do that as a video. I think I was waiting for this Tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku to get his EZA from the Extreme Z area, because he'll definitely be a really good unit to use on that team. So, this. this. Hi Ningen already finished it this morning. Nice, nice. Yeah, it came out like early in the morning in the UK, but because I'm off at the moment, I decided to just sleep in and stream it a little bit later. But I don't have the Vegeta. Who should I run as a leader? So I did talk about it briefly. I did put up a team building guide on the channel, but the probably either the AGL transforming Goku, or as I guess like a last resort, the physical transforming Vegeta. And I only say that because the Vegeta's leader skill is actually slightly better, but once you get past stage 15, physical units start not doing any damage. So transforming Goku is probably the best one to use. AGL LR Gohan, you can make a pretty decent Kamehameha team as well. You could, I guess, use Super Saiyan 4 Goku for like the Goku family, but obviously the only problem is Super Saiyan 4 Goku himself is obviously not in the Super Saiyan 2 category, so he wouldn't be as good. But if you're only running him for his leader skill, you don't really need to worry too much. You can just keep him like off rotation or whatever. So, I don't have the transfer Vegeta. Legit, the entire discount rotation, I've got no featured units. Ooh, that's harsh. For Goku, most of my summons were featured units. How nice. If you have the AGL SSJ2 Vegeta from the EZA, yeah, he's really good. I did mention him in my team building video as well. But obviously, you can only use him if you're not running the Tech Vegeta. So, since I did pull the Tech Vegeta and the Duke, obviously we've got to use him as the lead. I really like this new Tech Vegeta, so I've been having a lot of fun with him and his team. I'm going to do the all Super Saiyan team versus Resurrected Warriors, because you can obviously use this Vegeta, and then if you look at the actual Resurrected Warriors list, because I'm going to do Resurrected Warriors Super Battle Road, there's a whole bunch of units that you can use who are all Saiyans. So you've got like Tech LR Broly, obviously the Vegeta, you've got the Bardox, there's a lot of like Saiyan units in the Resurrected Warriors category, so I'm going to do that as a video maybe tomorrow. So KFC is a beast. Yeah, exactly. Like, because the fact you're fighting a pure Saiyan enemy, so they get a guaranteed additional super attack, so they are very good. And of course one of the enemies you're fighting is STR, so they're going to have a type of that's going to be very good. So if you're able to go past stage 30 and the easy ones, it's playing way up, but yes, yeah, that is probably the best way. Imagine having YouTuber luck. Mate, I have been shafted pretty bad on some of the previous banners, so I don't think I qualify as having YouTuber luck. It took me 1,000 stones to get one copy of Cooler. Then it took me... Well, it didn't take me 1,000 stones, but in 1,000 stones I only got one copy of Bardock. So the last couple of banners have not been that kind to me. So... I'm like 140 on the DBS Broly one. Oh, the DBS Broly one, I'm on stage like 300 and something, I think. I can, if it's up at the moment, I can show it afterwards, but obviously if it's not, I can't. This, oh look at this. Oh, I should have targeted Goku with Vegeta. The YouTuber race. I wish Tech Vegeta was on Transformation Boost. I know he probably shouldn't be. I think he should be. Like, pretty much any unit in the game that has the actual transformation mechanic, like, should probably be on Transformation Boost. Because the whole point of, like, him transforming into MAJIN Vegeta was going to give him a boost in power, right? So, surely he should be on Transformation Boost. But he's not for some reason. Yeah, I know a few people summoned for Cooler and didn't get him, which is a bit of a shame because he is just so good. That's the only good thing about if they do drop the Beerus banner before the anniversary, is people will have a chance to get Cooler with the coins. The MAJIN Vegeta banner was destroyed my luck. Man, I'm so happy that the Vegeta banner was good to me. The Goku banner, it took me 3 whole rotations to get Goku, but that's not that bad, all things considered. I wonder if Kale and Caulifla could just finish this off here, because they'll get a couple of attacks against Goku, and then if they can get like another additional, they should take out Vegeta as well. It's typical Vegeta survive with like the tiniest sliver of health. That being said, I've put 3 of the new Goku and 2 of the Vegeta. Hey, nice. Yo, Fred, how's it going, my dude? Welcome to the stream. It's going pretty well. We are not far off of finishing the Majin Vegeta and Goku EZA. We are what, on like stage 27 or 28 now, something like that. So we get our additional super here. Probably, hopefully, take out Goku. Okay, no, we didn't take out Goku. So Caulifla should take out Goku. At least I hope so. And then we can just clear up the Majin Vegeta. Can we get a Majin Vegeta in his SSJ state and not SSJ2? Well, technically there is no SSJ Majin Vegeta, because when he becomes Majin Vegeta, he is in Super Saiyan 2. So technically there is no Super Saiyan 1 Majin Vegeta. It'd be cool to get like a Heroes card that was like Super Saiyan 3 Majin Vegeta. That'd be cool. But yeah, technically he was never a Super Saiyan 1 whilst also being Majin Vegeta, so I think it's unlikely that we'd ever get that as a unit. It'd be cool though, just to add another differently named unit. Although that's the thing, is they in the game they don't actually call him Super Saiyan 2 in his name. Like the units are always just called Majin Vegeta. So if they actually brought out a Super Saiyan 1 Majin Vegeta, technically he would just be called Majin Vegeta as well. At least you have Rainbow Cooler friends. Yeah, exactly. I actually can't believe I forgot and used him before I did the video, because it was the night before when I went to sleep, and it was like after the reset, and then when I went to record the Wicked Bloodline run earlier, I completely forgot I'd already used the Rainbow Cooler. So when is Super Namekian God Piccolo coming? Right, so if we do this, we can put you in the front, get you to target Majin Vegeta, and we'll do crazy damage to him, and then we'll get you to target Goku. I guess we'll re-target Majin Vegeta just in case, and then this guy can finish him off. How about getting an LR Heroes unit to be free to play? Well, I hope we do, because they had that survey on JP where they were asking about if people wanted to see Heroes units as actual Dokkan Fests or like LRs, and also like events as well, like hard events, because obviously the Heroes units, they all get their medals from story events. There's no actual like Dokkan event or like boss rush, or you know what would really be cool is a Dragon Ball Heroes Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. That would be pretty cool. Just put in like loads of the different Heroes characters, give them different abilities, maybe even have the final boss be like one of the big bad guys from Heroes who isn't actually a card in the game. That'd be pretty cool. Piccolo Jr. and Team Goku should be a dual Dokkan first. See, unfortunately, original Dragon Ball stuff is really only hype on like the JP version. Like when Kid Goku came out, that banner got top grossing on JP like straight away. But when he came out on Global, possibly also because he came out right before the anniversary, which is a little bit unfair. But like, no one summoned on that banner. So Kami is in Realm of Gods, but Piccolo fuses with Kami and is still not in Realm of Gods. I know, right? I mean, we are very swiftly clearing through this, so I think we should be done fairly soon. Piccolo's worthy rivals team absolutely thrashed the Goku family in history. Yeah, see, Piccolo is one of the few Dokkan Fest units I actually don't have. I didn't get him with coins when he came back on, was it 13's banner? Because I'm saving all my red coins for the anniversary, because I still don't have in LR Cell, and I only have one dupe in LR Gohan, so depending on how my summons go on those banners, I'll only use those red coins to pick up a copy of them. Because if I do my summons on Gogeta's banner and I don't get in LR Cell, then I still won't have a single copy of it. And And I feel like people underrate him quite a lot because he is actually good. So I do want to have him in my box, even if it is without dupes. So yeah, my goal is to get him during the 5-year. I mean, knowing my luck, I'll probably pull multiple copies of Cell and Gohan and not pull copies of Vegeta and Gogeta, but we'll see. I mean, I talked about it when I did the summons on Vegeta and Goku's banner on that video. It's my dual Dokkan Fest luck seems to be somewhat cursed. I always seem to get like the unit that I go for first, which in this case was Vegeta, which is literally what happened, and I got him on what, like the second multi or something, and then I don't get the second unit I go for, which in this case was Goku. So I feel like you shouldn't get LR Cell unless you also get dupes for him. Well, I just want to have him, like, because I have every other Dokkan Fest LR except for him. Plus, technically, I have at least one dupe in every Dokkan Fest LR, but I don't have him at all. I have the Go Bros Rainbow, I have him LR Vegeta Rainbow. Gohan has one dupe, Gogeta has 2. And then Goku has 2, Super Saiyan 4 Goku has 2, and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has 1. So I got in LR Cell with a dupe from his discount rotation, but went 400 stones in on the AJL Gohan not to get him. Yeah, I think I did, what was it? I did a stream, and I think I did like 500, I had 1,000 stones, so I did 500 on Cell's banner first, and we didn't get him. And then I did 500, I went to do 500 on Gohan's banner, and I think I pulled him like first moment. So, yeah, I'll do, yeah, no worries, dude. I'm going to be done fairly soon. Oh yeah, this is the last stage. So, I'm going to do a couple of runs on the Extreme Z area. Although I didn't realise, I actually have the tech Super Saiyan 2 Goku with full dupes. Excuse me, but I apparently never awakened him. So I actually still need to get his medals from the thingy event, the Hero Extermination thing, because I actually never bothered to awaken him. Can't wait to get dupes for LR Gohan. Yeah, LR Gohan is a beast. We need more free-to-play story event LRs. We need a new Prime Battle one fairly soon. Although, actually no, I guess we got LR Krillin, didn't we, on JP, so we're just going to wait for it. That's the thing, I'm not necessarily of the mindset that we need to get more LRs just for the sake of it. Like, I want them to be really good. Because I feel like some of the LRs that have come out are not, like, that crazy. Like, obviously, I'm talking about, like, a long time ago now, but, like, if you remember back to when there was only, like, 4 or 5 LRs in the game, and, like, pulling an LR was super hype. And now, there's, like, so many in the game, and the older ones, some of them are super outdated. So, like, if you did a couple of summons on the double rates banner, but you pulled, like, AGL Majin Vegeta, or, like, STR LR Broly, like, in the current meta, like, you'd probably be quite disappointed, because they're not that good now. So, that would be, yeah, that's true. The LR Zamasu and Goku's body is the free-to-play story LR that you get during the 5-year. That's going to be really good. Obviously, as well, they didn't know on JP that he was going to get an EZA until it actually happened, which now we do. So now we know that when the event comes out, you want to farm up 3 copies, 2 to Super Attack 10, so you can make the LR Super Attack 20. But then you want to farm another one up to 5 and get all of them to to LR, because then once you actually awaken once you EZA the LR, you can then train in the other LR that's at Super Attack 5 and get him to Super Attack 25, like, straight away. Because I think it is 25, isn't it, that he goes up to. But yeah, we know in advance, like, obviously with a normal free-to-play LR, we already know that you farm up 2 copies to Super Attack 10 and then put them together. But the JP players obviously didn't know who was going to get an EZA, so none of them would have pre-farmed the 3rd copy to Super Attack 5. So then they had to go through all of that process again. Whereas obviously we know in advance that that's going to happen. So as soon as the event drops, you can farm up 3 copies straight away, which is what I will be doing for sure. So, but there you go. So that is stage 30. Let's have a look here. So yeah, what are the other EZAs that are actually up at the moment? Because I remember we were saying about the Broly one before. Oh yeah, Broly one is. There you go. So I'm at stage 332 for the Broly EZA. Never forget how hyped and shocked I was when I got my first LR. Well, funnily enough, so my first LR that I actually pulled was LR Broly, and I pulled him from his banner when he first came out, the STR one. Like literally the day he came out, I pulled him. And back then, because he was like the second LR to come out on Global, and the only one that had come out before that was Gohan, and it was on that really stupid anniversary banner where you had to buy like the tickets and you only got like Kai's or like the statues, or you had, oh, was it like the Peppy Gals units banner or something? And yeah, it was just really bad. Like not many people were able to pull Gohan from that very first like thing. And LR Master Ningen, man. Yeah, 332. I mean, there's people higher than me though, look. I am 5th on my friends list. So the person who's number 1 is at 419. Then Shadow, who was just here, our Discord mod, is 407. And we got 405, 333, and then there's me at 331. So I think we're all using the same team as well, the people above me. Although Shadow is still using Tapion. Oh, so is Tom. I took Tapion off ages ago. Wait, who are they not using that I'm using? Oh, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I guess? Oh, yeah, they've taken him off at the top. I feel like he's better than Tapion, though. I don't know if it's just me being crazy, but yeah, 419. I don't think I'm going to be catching up to that anytime soon. So, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Family Kamehameha, I'm up to 201. Gallic Gun 1, I got to 116. This one I didn't bother doing, really. That one I think we had to get to stage 100, I can't remember. He already has a card that's in Grand Cross. Wait, who, me? Nani? Yeah, that Icarus Gohan, like when he got his awakening, he actually became pretty solid. So, plus the main reason he's on that team, he's not really that good on the team. Like, he gets hit really hard. So the main reason that he's actually on that team is because he has that free heal mechanic, kind of like the Whis cards do. Ooh, I don't think I need to go that way now. Now that we just got those white ones out of the question mark, so I think I'm going to go this way instead. Oh yeah, Slater, of course. Slater, who actually I did set as my avatar character when I first loaded up the game. I got the Benimaru is my boy now, because I'm a huge weeb when it comes to anything like samurai related, so Benimaru is my favourite unit in the game at the moment. Yeah, it's Slater in the English translation, but it was called Slater on JP, so everybody just calls him Slater, but it's supposed to be Slater, I think. But yeah, Blue Slater, I actually bought the crazy like treasure shop outfit for him, not realising that it goes into the gem shop afterwards, so I probably shouldn't have done that. Tech Caulifla. Yeah, Tech Caulifla is really good because she doesn't fit under the leader skill, so she doesn't do any damage, but she automatically dodges all of his attacks. So if you get a turn where he's attacking like 4 or 5 times in the first slot, you can just put Caulifla in the first slot and then she doesn't take any damage. So it's pretty funny. Yeah, let's just do this. Would you rather have STR Carba or Hit? I have 300 blue stones, coins debating. it kind of depends on what teams you have and what teams. You got to think about one of the best things that they're good for is when we finally get the Extreme Super Battle Road stages on Global. So you got to look at your Extreme STR and Super STR teams and see which one you think is the weakest, and then whichever one is the weakest, that's probably the one that needs the most support, right? So then you would get the one that goes with that. So if your Super STR team is like super powerful, then you should probably get the port. And then obviously if your Extreme STR team is good but your Super STR team is lacking, then you should pick up the Carver. So it kind of depends just on your box team. Because yeah, I'm in the same boat. I don't have either of them, and I think I have enough points to get both. I honestly can't decide who to get. Because when I do the Extreme STR stage, I'll probably just use double cooler leads. And hit is an on transformation boost or Terrified Conquerors, so I'm not going to be using them on the stage. Whereas for Super STR, I'll probably run double LR Vegeta leads. And then of course his secondary leader skill is just Super STR, so I will be able to run Carbo on that team. So I'm not really sure, because like I said, I don't have either of them, but I'm pretty sure I have enough coins. So but yeah, I'll have to double check that. We're getting destroyed on this stage. Alright, I'll see you out, stay safe. No worries, my dude, thanks for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, Super STR should be pretty easy, because we have units like you can run a rotation of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta and Xeno Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then that rotation is just like a defensive wall that really can't be touched. Yeah, I'm gonna die now. This is actually the first time I've died on one of these Extreme Z area stages, so I think the problem is my team has too many AGL units on it. But yeah, let's go ahead and actually awaken our boys here, because I have spare copies of them that I need to feed in, but I can't remember what levels they're at, because I don't know how many spare copies I got. Yeah, so this guy only needs Super Attack 1, so I need to feed in 4 of the AGL Kais that we just got into him, and then this guy is also Super Attack 1. Okay, I thought I had more extra copies than that, but apparently not. So but yeah, this MAJIN Vegeta, I'm actually really looking forward to showcasing him, because he's really good. Like, he's going to be super, super good on the Tech Vegeta team. So, he's going to be awesome. Obviously, the only big problem with him is that he has over in a flash, whereas the Tech Vegeta doesn't get over in a flash until he transforms. So success, as we can see. Oh yeah, I forgot, you get the missions. The missions for this EZA revolve around actually EZAing the units, doesn't it? So I also have to remember not to keep like changing between training and awakening when they're not actually getting any level increases. That's really annoying. It's my least favourite thing about EZAing the units. I really feel like they should have added an option where if you actually have all of the medals already, you can just click a button and it EZAs them all the way to full. Like, that would be so good. Right, so no, so don't go to training, go back into awakening, no maximum level again, so don't go to training. Now we get the level up boosts. Who are the two physical mono supports? They are the Team Gohan wearing the like Kai clothes and Super Boo. I actually have a whole load of tech Super Boos that I keep pulling saved up ready for when that guy comes, because I have the Gohan but not the Boo, so I'll probably pick up the Boo, and then yeah, I'll be able to use him. I'll be able to use those as like Kais on him. So because they're the only ones on JP, I think, that don't have their awakenings yet, so we don't actually know what they do yet. So go ahead and do this. No. We don't do that here. Cue the like Black Panther meme. We don't do that here. I like to be in constant control over the amount of training items that I have. With the introduction of the free Saiyan Man, you can farm the physical support well. That is true. For the AGL Broly EZA, I'm tempted to swap out Tech Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku for the World Tournament Tech Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Yeah, that's the thing, the Angel Goku, because he basically has no defense, so he becomes very obsolete in that EZA quite quickly, unfortunately. Like, very quickly he becomes the unit on your team that's taking the most damage, which basically means in one of those events it's time to switch him out for somebody else. Oh no, I'm out of spare units to do. I need to do my daily friend summon thing. Why do I always end up with so many more of like some items than others? We'll go ahead and do that. Yo, Jake, haven't actually seen what their new passives and stuff are. Oh yeah, no worries, dude. I'll let me awaken this guy up and then I'll show you. Oh, I was reckless. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. It always wants to use the small ones first. And I have this weird thing about like resource management. I do this in like every game that I play pretty much. Like I want to keep the better items that do the bigger boost. You should have a smaller amount of them. So I always try and use my training items like from the top down. So whereas if you use auto, it just tries to auto fill it with like the smaller ones, and I don't like that. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, I have a ton of not only the training items, but all the different training locations. So obviously, I'm in a position where I can afford to be picky with how I do my training items. But not everybody can. So. Almost there, and then I will show off their passives, and then it is almost midnight for me, so I will be ending the stream there. I was potentially going to do some more of the Extreme Z area, but I didn't realise quite how late it was getting, so I didn't put on the thing, did I? Just put on the old Super Success one. Oh, there you go, that's perfect. So last one. The only thing I can't show you, Jake, is their super attack ability changes slightly once you actually get them to super attack 15. I can't do that yet. Actually, you know what? Because I thought I had more spare copies of them than I actually do. It seems kind of pointless to use one, because I have to go through like getting their medals and awakening them if I want to do. If I want to use them as a Kai, so I might as well just use the AGL Kais, because it's only going to save me one Kai. Because yeah, honestly, I thought I had more extra copies, because I really can't be bothered to go through doing the Dokkan event like 7 times. Sorry, like 3 or 4 times or whatever. Rainbowing all the easy area units. Not really, only if I can. That's the problem, is I like to rainbow all of the EZA units, but then when they started doing all of the easy area ones, and like some of them are characters that I'm just never going to use, I obviously don't really want to rainbow a character and then never use them, so... But yeah, I do like the fact that it gives you 5 Kais of both types, because then you can just get them straight to Super Attack 15. Right, so if we go to AGL and STR, Super Saiyan 2... So, STR Majin VEGETA, fully EZA'd. His super attack now greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage to the enemy, so that's awesome. He's going to tank nicely after that. And then his passive is changes AGL key spheres to STR. Attack and defense 20% per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense 5% per key sphere obtained when there is a Goku family category enemy. So if you're fighting against a Goku family enemy, 25% per key sphere obtained. And he changes orbs as well. So he can pick up a ton of orbs, get a huge boost, not only to his basic stats, but then he greatly raises his attack and defense as well. So he's very good. He's going to hit crazy hard. And then the AGL Goku, he also greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage. And then his passive, basically the same, changes STR to AGL, attack 20% and defense 10%, and then recovers 10,000 HP per key sphere obtained. And then again, plus 5% if it's a VEGETA family. So it'll be 25% attack, 15% defense. So he's definitely not as good defensively as the MAJIN VEGETA, and he won't hit quite as hard because he does supreme damage, not immense. But he does heal you 10,000 HP per orb. So if you pick up like, if you change the field and you pick up like 10 orbs, that's 100,000 HP. That's pretty good. So, but there you go. That's what they do. Easy Aid. They're both fully Easy Aid. So that is going to be it for the stream. Sorry for the technical issues partway through, but shout out to those of you that have been here from the beginning. But I obviously appreciate anyone who decided to stop by and spend their time with us. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow my Twitch channel. Next time I stream, I will try and stream on both. I don't think he's still in the stream, but shout out to Trey Mello as well for the $20 dono. And yeah, thank you all for coming out. Keep your eye on the channel. I will put up some showcase videos for these guys now that they're fully Easy Aid, probably tomorrow. And then we will continue doing the Legendary Goku event mission videos as well. So that is going to be it for the stream, guys. Thanks again for coming out, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.